A somber Easter. The passing of Pope Francis. The Catholic world mourns the passing of Pope Francis. Cardinal Kevin Farrell, Camerlengo of the Holy Roman Church, announced the somber news. Pope Francis, born Jorge Mario Bergoglio, died at the age of 88. He passed away in the early hours of Easter Monday, April 21, 2025. His residence at Casa Santa Marta in the Vatican became a place of mourning. The Vatican has not yet released an official cause of death. However, Italian media outlets speculate that the cause was a stroke or brain hemorrhage. Pope Francis had a history of respiratory illnesses. These included a lung surgery he underwent in 1957. Earlier this year, the Pope was hospitalized for 38 days. He received treatment for bronchitis and bilateral pneumonia. The hospitalization ended with his discharge on March 23, 2025. He also cancelled a trip in November 2023 due to influenza and lung inflammation. Despite his health challenges, Pope Francis remained a beacon of hope. He appeared publicly on Easter Sunday, April 20, 2025. The faithful gathered in St. Peter's Square, eager to see their beloved pontiff. From his Pope mobile, he greeted the crowds, offering blessings and smiles. The passing of Pope Francis marks the end of a remarkable life. Born in Buenos Aires in 1936, Jorge Mario Bergoglio was the son of Italian immigrants. A profound religious experience at the age of 16 led him to the Jesuit order. His commitment to service and social justice deepened within the order. His leadership qualities were evident from a young age. At 36, he became the head of the Jesuit order in Argentina. He later became the Archbishop of Buenos Aires, further demonstrating his pastoral skills. In this role, he was known for his humility and his focus on the marginalized. The year 2013 marked a turning point in the history of the Catholic Church. Jorge Mario Bergoglio became Pope Francis, the first Latin American and Jesuit pope. His election brought a breath of fresh air to the Vatican. He embraced simplicity and humility, rejecting lavish displays of papal authority. Pope Francis's papacy was marked by a deep concern for the poor and marginalized. He traveled to refugee camps, visited prisons, and washed the feet of prisoners. He called for a poor church for the poor and challenged the world to address issues of economic inequality and social injustice. Pope Francis will be remembered for his unwavering commitment to peace and dialogue. He played a pivotal role in the diplomatic thaw between the United States and Cuba. He also advocated for peace in conflict zones around the world, urging dialogue and reconciliation. Interfaith dialogue was another cornerstone of his papacy. He met with leaders of other religions, including the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar, and promoted mutual understanding and respect between faiths. His efforts to build bridges between different religions earned him widespread admiration. Within the Catholic Church, Pope Francis initiated significant reforms. He focused on financial transparency and accountability, taking steps to address corruption within the Vatican. He also established a commission to address the issue of sexual abuse within the Church. His appointment of more women to senior positions signaled a shift within the Vatican. He acknowledged the important role of women in the Church and society. His actions, while not fully meeting the expectations of all, demonstrated a willingness to challenge traditional structures. The world mourns the passing of Pope Francis, a spiritual leader who transcended religious boundaries. World leaders, including US President Donald Trump, former US Presidents Obama and Biden, King Charles III, and leaders from nations around the world, offered their condolences. Argentina and Brazil, reflecting the deep connection felt in his home region, declared 7 days of mourning. US officials, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, House Speaker Mike Johnson, and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, also issued statements expressing their sorrow. As the Catholic Church enters a period of mourning, preparations are underway for the funeral of Pope Francis. Cardinal Farrell will preside over the rites following the updated. The funeral will emphasize simplicity, reflecting the Pope's own humility and his role as a pastor. In the coming weeks, a conclave will convene to elect a new Pope. Approximately 135 cardinals will participate in the process. The conclave is a time of prayer and reflection, as the cardinals discern who will lead the Church into the future. The passing of Pope Francis leaves a void, but his legacy of compassion, humility, and unwavering commitment to justice will continue to inspire generations to come.